I don't know why, but we do.
Yeah, no, I don't know why. You don't actually see them at any of the regionals, but they're there. You know, you just go to a weekly and you're like, why are there 20 Wii Fit trainers?
It's wild. Choices being made, and then made again and again and again. It's the same choice, and it's these quirky features.
Yeah, it's the pastel skin yoga instructor.
Absolutely.
But here we go.
It's
Grand
happening.
Final. It's happening. Oh, I can't believe we're here.
It's like Christmas morning.
Yeah, it really is. These have just been literally, if you missed it the first time around, if you're just joining stream now, this is a run back from winners finals. Deltaforce versus LeoN went to game 5, last hit. LeoN just barely clutching it out at the end. Deltaforce so good at bringing it back every single time. It has been non-stop electric action, and you are being blessed with more of it. You gotta be excited.
I want to point out, Deltaforce was trying to like get in on the flame breath, you know, presumably just throw out a nair clank and hit through, and just waited a little too long and got hit by it. But there's so many micro interactions here that, are not new. This ledge play, I can't believe!
And he got back, and he got the down air?
I cannot believe Deltaforce didn't connect that up special there.
What was I telling you guys? This is a set to watch. This is explosive action on your screens.
Wow.
You gotta be in love with it.
Good spacing on that shield, and a leaning forward air does so much shield damage.
It really does.
Low-key.
It's a fantastic move.
It really is. Got some startup, I guess. As far as
It does.
aerials go.
Yeah, but it does have kill pressure. It does have the drag down. Not as good as Smash 4 drag down, but it is still there.
Deltaforce had a kill there. He got back air first hit landing. And like you take the stock there, but I think there was an opportunity to take second stock before your second stock was taken. That's a big swing.
I mean, we've seen Deltaforce so good at coming back from these, though. LeoN seems really awake for this set, though. I think maybe wasn't expecting quite the battle he had last time and is now a little bit more prepared. But Deltaforce still trying to give a run for money. Has gotten 81% while only taking 28. Could very easily get a couple more hits, get the stock, and I mean, we've already seen what Deltaforce can do above 100%.
Big parry there on the link forward air, which we were praising. That was spaced well, but you get the parry, definitely good ball game.
Deltaforce playing with fire, trying to do so much right now, but that's a really good side B, and Link does not recover from that. I've been hyping up the kamikaze option the entire night, and finally we get to see it come out right there from LeoN.
Bowser mains, like if you're still maining Bowser in 2024, you're a psychopath with those. Like you have to be. It's
you know
just such an important
You gotta know
tool.
every way to get into it. It's the great equalizer. You can effectively play like you're playing Wario. If you've got a stock up, you can just pretend like you've played with an extra stock.
I really want to see a super slow-mo of the two up specials just not making contact with each other there.
It was close. It was
clip.
definitely close, yeah.
Oh. Wow, okay, 88. 88 within 8 seconds.
Uh-oh. And now we're going here. LeoN not quite going to get the forward tilt. And Deltaforce killing any option of a 0 to death, but still 135 to 45. Make that your second stock to 45%. LeoN is alive right now.
We have a pretty good super heavy in Smash Bros. That's crazy.
We do. We've got a couple. Ultimate
yeah,
Davis Kazuya.
Oh, Kazuya? That's not who I was thinking. I was like, DK is actually pretty good.
DK's all right. He was better in Smash 4. Let's be real.
Ooh, yeah, but he only had one move in that game.
True. All the heavies did. All the heavies had to throw into up air.
I do have to point out Deltaforce taking a pretty low percent kill. Trying to call out the high recovery there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think Deltaforce is playing a little too close right now. Maybe wants to be throwing out a couple more of these disjoints. Like, I don't know why I understand the want for a grab in a situation like this, but also you kind of just need to be playing around your sword when you're at this high a percent.
That was a funny sequence with remote bomb. I feel like Deltaforce was counting on, okay, I want LeoN to have the bomb in hand because it's gonna like disrupt some of his options. The boomerang!
The boomerang.
The boomerang canceled the move!
If nobody else got me, I know my boomerang do.
And that's the kill!
Can I get an amen?
Amen!
Deltaforce, you are on fire right now. If I'm not mistaken as well, that boomerang interrupted, like, if I'm not mistaken, and this is, I could be spewing total bullshit, but side B from Bowser is technically 2 hits. You have the initial hit where it explodes, and then the actual impact, which does the knockback. It hit in between the 2 hits. The explosion did some damage, but you didn't get the knockback.
Oh my god, I'm excited to watch that replay.
Yeah, production, we're giving you a replay to queue up, just so you know.
They know.
They know, but just to make sure
trust.
they know. Yeah, and that's
that
a
was
huge
wild.
momentum swing too. Deltaforce now has so much more control because of that.
Okay, nice opening off the nair. Deltaforce has taken back control here. Oh.
Getting close, it's getting scary, but that forward air does a lot. 61% of rage, 129, and up B just like that will do it. Deltaforce, it looked bad, but all you need is a rang.
A tang? And a ring?
I mean, hey, if you've got an orangutan, I imagine that's a pretty good backup to have, yeah. I'm assuming this is it. Yup.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that was
you're
exactly how I called it.
There was the explosion. You're absolutely right.
I don't know if the explosion actually... No, it does do damage. It does 5% of damage. So yeah, no, I did have that exactly right. Okay. I'm proud of that, because that was a knowledge check for myself.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean... Jeez,
Man.
that's just like, how many times have you seen that happen in the lifespan of Ultimate?
There. That's the
Like-
only time I've ever seen it. But that's just crazy, and you love to see it, because it's just...
Yeah.
It's such a fun game. It's got
Oh,
all these
and there it
minute
is again.
interactions, and there's the boomerang again.
Not like the same thing, no explosion
Not quite
that time,
the same.
but
Yeah, a little different, but still, you gotta love to see it nonetheless. It's helping Deltaforce so much in this battle right now.
I feel like LeoN really needs to be aware of it now. It's not just a fluky thing, right? It just happened 2 times, like, in pretty quick succession, you know, across the 2 games there. Just if a boomerang is out and coming back, like, you just gotta keep your eye out for it. And that's crazy, actually, because Link was like on the, in between Bowser and the bomb.
Yeah.
And the boomerang. I'm actually surprised that the hit detection or whatever didn't just go, okay, Link is catching it here.
It's a
I guess
little
because
bit
he was
of
getting
a
grabbed.
yeah. It's a little bit Bowser kind of like reaches out. So I think a little bit of the hurt box was extending past Link, which was enough that the catch still had a bit of a hitbox on it.
He's got pretty
But-
big mitts.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he
that
do
could've
be
been
having
an
big
F
hands.
smash, actually. That up smash attempt.
Deltaforce, wow, Link dash attack. That's a rare option you ever see them pull out.
It is, but it is a smash attack.
It is a smash attack on a dash attack, but as we learned from DDD, not always what you want as your dash attack.
True. Oh yeah, a rare mistimed forward air there.
Yeah, but we've seen Deltaforce bring these back so proficiently already. 52%. I mean, LeoN's keeping it a little bit closer this time around, but never, ever count Deltaforce out of the equation.
Oh my God.
Wow, that was...
I mean,
okay, no.
you still
Never
can't-
count Deltaforce out of the equation. I almost castered Curse, but not quite yet. Okay, still not quite yet.
Yeah, it's just all over him. Oh! Wow, okay, that was huge. If you start a juggle sequence there, you might be able to kind of change the flow of the game.
Yeah, Deltaforce really has to play patient and safe here. You gotta be throwing out that nair like that. Whoa, whoa, okay. That was a little scary for a second there.
Oh, okay, yeet. See ya. Yeah.
Almost didn't kill. Link is a heavy bastard, but
Yeah.
you could tell Leon saw that roll coming from a mile away, turned around before anything even happened, and just threw him back.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a great sign of a top player. Not just in region, but like, you know, in majors and all that kind of thing. It's just like, can they know what you want to do before you do it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's obvious, right? But I mean, that's exactly what happened there. It's just
Exactly.
like it's like base. Well, actually, I guess it wasn't. It was last hit for Deltaforce. LeoN kind of had some
He
room to
had some help.
breathe and
Yeah, he
think
had
through
some.
things.
He had some extra space.
Yeah.
Deltaforce did not.
And that's a lot of damage right out of the gate. Yo, if I were Deltaforce and I get a game 5 here, I kind of want to just like play the first 20 seconds slow as hell.
Yeah, all of these games, LeoN has been leading with a very good percent lead before Deltaforce really starts to get some hits in. It's telling of both these players' playstyles, but at the same time, it's something that if you can disrupt the flow of and change up for Deltaforce, that could be a huge boon in your favor. But here you go, you know, percents are already even, and first stock is going to go to Deltaforce despite the start.
And it's crazy too because so many of these like comebacks aren't lost confidence in the forward smash there. That's interesting. Oh, geez, going for the ledge trump there. Didn't quite get it.
Tried to go for something funny, didn't quite get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you see,
43%. Yeah, you can't quite go for it 2 times in a row. But oh wow,
that was
tough guy!
Tough guy on the up tilt.
I think
That
it
is
was
a pretty tough dude.
back air 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, which I guess is weak enough.
Yeah, makes sense. Low enough percent. Not a lot of hits from Link actually low enough percent to kind of get that happening. So
That might be the one.
I think that is the first time we've actually seen it come out. Yeah.
Oh, I saw an up air and it didn't kill. Crazy.
Maybe like a super weak arrow charge or something. That's the only other thing I can think of.
Oh, it was kind of forced off the ledge right in that moment with the boomerang coming back. But LeoN kind of won that interaction, actually.
Deltaforce is really looking for the kills here. Up tilt, gonna be shielded. LeoN does have a good percent lead at the moment, but we can just bomb back. Tried to intercept it with the forward air. I love seeing that, but it will eventually be the claw that gets its way in the end. Deltaforce potentially on tournament stock here.
Yeah. We have no jump, and that is enough for Deltaforce to cook with.
Come on, push us to game 5, Deltaforce. Push us to game 5. We want more of the action.
Oh. Okay, not quite getting the extension off of the turning boomerang. LeoN's starting to... Well, I mean, it's not that he hadn't been playing discipline, but even with the boomerang coming back, like, we keep holding shield. Strange interaction there with the nair. Also with nowhere.
Yeah, I can see why LeoN is kind of slowing down, going back into the shell a little bit. Doesn't really want to run the risk of a game 5. All of these games have been so close. You don't want to, you know, put yourself back in that situation if you can avoid it. But Deltaforce still playing with a level of calculated aggression. That's really good to see. The dash attack's going to go wide. This won't kill, but it puts Deltaforce in a pretty bad situation.
Trying to get the hitbox extension on the bomb there with the up tilt, but the back air ends the tournament. We will not have a game 5. We will not have a reset, and Deltaforce will need another opportunity to finally get the win on LeoN, who really turned it up there. It got close, but he's leaving no doubt about this one.
It's really this close. Like, Deltaforce is really close to getting that set. I'm genuinely shocked that their set record is 6-0, because Deltaforce was playing masterfully throughout that.
Yeah, honestly.
It's crazy, and I literally think the difference this time around compared to their previous set that we saw in Winners Finals was just LeoN woke up. LeoN recognized Deltaforce was a lot more of a threat than he thought he was the first time around, and just played at an 11.
I couldn't say it better. Yeah, I had to interrupt myself with just crazy things happening, but starting in that last set to point out how, like, Deltaforce was running these big comebacks, not with, like, you know, cheesy, you know, oh, I get you off stage one time and then I, like, you know, I just use like a checkmate on your recovery specifically. Right. Like, I mean, he did have good ledge play that did get him a bunch of stocks, including at like 100 with the hero spin. But he really just started winning neutral again and again and getting juggle scenarios and keeping LeoN at the ledge to make these comeback attempts. It was just like great Smash Bros.
Yeah. I don't want to say Deltaforce started running out of tricks, because I don't think that really paints the picture. But LeoN was starting to adapt to what Deltaforce had. There's only so much.
Yeah.
Like Link is a very high skill stealing character, but you saw Deltaforce, you know, the boomerang interrupting the side beats. That stopped happening a lot because LeoN was adjusting to it and adapting to it. And just certain things like that kept putting the momentum a little bit more into LeoN's favor, which eventually ended the way we saw it end right there.
Yeah, and I think I pointed it out too. It's like, okay, well now we need to see if LeoN is like adjusting to the returning boomerang, and we sure did. And I feel like that's so important for players of a character like Bowser, where like on paper you just like lose in so many scenarios, so you have to be so aware of these exact interactions in the neutral. And yeah, that's exactly what LeoN did. That's why he's the #1 seed.
That's why he was, and also because Syrup and Jackal didn't show up. But yeah, no, good play.
That helps.
that definitely helps. Yeah, you're not having to deal with other PR players as much. You take those when you can get it. But yeah, congrats, obviously, to LeoN, and well played to Deltaforce as well. A really well deserved being first and second place right there.
Gave us a shot.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Enjoyable every time they fought. But yeah, I think that does it for everything here at Fusion 203. Yeah. You got anything you want to plug on the way out the door?
Well, I guess you got my Twitter down there, Patch SSB. Oh gosh, this is a little unrelated, but I'm helping to run VGC Pokemon tournament at Baltimore PokeCon, which is not that far from
if you're in the VGC
from Jersey.
Yeah,
there's a lot of crossover, right?
There's a lot more VGC casting now. I've seen more people jumping into Pokemon as of recent. It is fun. It is fun.
I'm keep up with
into it a little bit.
Changing formats all the time, but
yeah. Well, that's not fun. That's the unfun of it. Everything else is fun.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's
it
fun
shakes up the
unfun.
meta, but it keeps you
on your toes.
Keeps you, it keeps you on your toes. For me, I've just got my tag down there. Yo, Weimer. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else I really need to mention at the moment. I think that's it for us.
This has been a lot of fun, Weimer. I definitely am excited to do this again with you.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, without
having
to force a scuffed TriCast.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun. Shout out to production. You guys are the goats.
Yes. Thank you for
I'm Mr. Patrick.
correcting
It's been
my
a lot
mistakes.
of fun. And yeah.
We'll see you around.
For the raid, holy crap! Wasn't me this time. Yo! Oh my god, welcome in everybody. Holy shit! You've been playing Super Smash Bros. As well? Oh, let me go ahead and give you that follow. Let me give you some of that love.